What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again, and you're watching the Guy Channel. I get a lot of emails and questions about being a rebound and how to deal with that situation. Well, the first thing you need to understand is the rebound cycle. When you become a rebound, it's basically after you get with a girl who just broke up with somebody, just got out of a friends with benefits situation, whatever type of thing where she wasn't getting exactly what she needed from the relationship. You end up coming in, trying to be a knight in shining armor, being a friend, trying to create a relationship. Now, ultimately, she generally ends up getting back with the other guy or someone else who's just like the other guy. And you either end up trapped in the friend zone or just kicked to the curb, pushed to the side so she could get with whatever dude. At some point, you might even end up getting upset and walking away yourself. But basically, you end up without getting a girl. There are a few things that you can do to avoid the rebound cycle. And number one is smash. You have to smash early. I'm talking within 1 or 2 weeks. You have to. I know that might sound crass to some of y'all, but the reality is if you don't smash, you're putting yourself in the same space as one of her female friends. The only way to not be a rebound, to get out of the rebound zone or rebound area, is to make yourself an upgrade or replacement for the dude that she had. If you're not smashing, you're not putting yourself in his position. You're not putting yourself in the same lane that he used to be in. You're in the lane of one of her female friends. You're in the lane of some of the dudes that she might chat with. Basically, what often happens is a lot of women will use a guy as a rebound who they feel is a downgrade. They feel like they're going from an alpha male to a beta male. I'm just keeping it real with you. And a lot of times, you're showing them that you're a beta male by not trying to smash, by not putting yourself in a position where you hit it, or accepting the fact that you're just kind of being pushed into the friend zone. If that's the case, you need to walk away. So it's only worth it to hang around if you're actually going to smash initially. Because if you don't, you're just basically being downgraded to one of her female friends while he stays on a pedestal as the alpha male that she's actually going to sleep with going forward. If you don't get in that position, it's over for you before it even gets started. The second tip is to back off. Now, because you just smashed, because you probably really like the girl and you might have even been hanging out with her for a while she was in this relationship or other relationships, you probably really like her and you probably want to get into a real relationship. I get that. I understand that you like her. I understand that you're not a quote-unquote fuckboy or whatever. I get that. So you're probably wanting to get in a relationship with the girl right away. But the reality of the situation is if you try to do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. Right now, she's going to have the upper hand because she's focused on this other guy. Plus, she's in a position where she's the best her that she's probably ever been. She probably went back to the gym after they broke up. She's probably eating right now that they broke up. She's probably dressing better than she's ever dressed before. And you also got some of the best love you probably ever going to get from her in your entire life. The reason why is because it's a carryover from the other guy. She has all this emotion and all this feeling for him that she's not able to pour onto him. So therefore, when she got with you, even if it was for like a couple days and maybe you smashed, she probably gave you some of the best sex you ever had. She was probably out here doing stuff for you, maybe cooking for you, everything. Really trying to prove to herself, and even though the guy can't see her, even to him, how good of a woman she really is. So that's the best that she's ever going to be. So right now, she's got the upper hand in this situation because you're seeing her best, and of course, you're attracted to that. Also, you got to remember, her focus is on the other guy. Because they just broke up, because she's still emotionally attached to him, she's going to have most of her focus on him. So if you try to push a relationship right now, basically what's going to happen is she's going to turn her focus back to him, become irritated by you and the fact that you're trying to push her and make her more confused and make her feel like this is not a safe place for her. And she's probably going to end up going back to the other guy, pushing you into the friend zone, or just not talking to you altogether. You got to remember right now you're not really in a position of power, so trying to push a relationship at this point is really a bad idea. All you're going to do is be fuel for her to go out there and try to talk to this other guy again. She's going to kind of use you as a home base while she goes out there and pursues the ex again. So if you just hang back for a little while, kind of let things play out between her and him, you're going to be in a lot better position in the long run because you already smashed. So therefore, you kind of solidified something between the two of you. You're already a good dude. She knows that. So you don't have to really push the situation. He's going to prove to be the same dude he's always been. And since she doesn't have you to hold on to, she's going to become more emotional about the things that he's doing and be more likely to want to walk away for good. Number 3 is the last one, and it's one of the biggest ones. Don't compete. Like I've said multiple times in this video, the other guy is going to come back. It is a given. He will come back at some point. And what's going to happen in that situation is you're going to get caught up in a competition. That's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to get caught up in a competition. If she says he called her or texted her or something like that, you're going to want to go negative. Because it's just in you as a human being to want to say something, to want to fight for what you feel is yours, or to want to prove some type of point, especially if you've known the girl for a while and liked her for a while she's dating him. She might have told you a lot of bad stuff about the guy, and by her even considering talking to him again, that's going to make you feel like you're somehow less than, somehow in a position where you have to compete with this guy to prove your own value. Don't get caught up in that. If she goes back to that guy at some point, that's on her. That's some type of flaw in her situation or her judgment, not on you. If everything she tells you about the guy is true, if she's telling you the guy been cheating on her for the last 3 or 4 years, if she tells you that the guy doesn't really care about her, if she tells you that the guy curses her out every day and smacks her around and all that kind of stuff, and she wants to get back with the dude, don't make that about you. That's about her and him or whatever they got going on. Don't make that about you, and don't get involved in a competition with the guy. Don't start putting him down, because that makes you seem like second best when you put someone else down. She might be talking to you about the other guy to get you to put him down, to get you to kind of get in a competition with him. All you say in those situations is, oh, okay, I didn't know that, or something like that. Don't get involved in going back and forth with the guy. Don't get involved in an argument with him. Don't reach out to him in any way. If he reaches out to you, never contact him back. The reason why is because you don't want to get involved in being second place. He was there before you were. So if you guys are in a conflict, you're automatically in second place. That's just the way it is. If she says something about him and you start bringing him down, that means that you care enough to bring him down. That means that he's the person that you're focused on. Don't make your relationship, don't make what she's doing with you about him. You got to make everything about you, which means don't compete. Don't get involved with him in any way, shape, or form. Don't get involved in whatever they have going on. Well, like I said before, when things are going between him and her, you need to step back. Step back and let him show who he is, and let him show her why she broke up or why they broke up in the first place. That's all you need to do. Don't get involved in the number 2 complex where you start arguing and fussing and fighting or saying bad things about the other guy, because that's not going to win the girl over. It's just going to make you look pathetic. Now, the big thing about escaping from being a rebound is understanding the fact that you started out a rebound. From the day you started talking to this girl, it is a rebound situation. But like I said before, that doesn't mean that that's where you have to end up. If you keep your composure, stick with the strategy, things will go your way. Even if you don't end up being with her right away, even if you don't end up maintaining a great relationship with her right away, you're always going to be on the radar. You're always going to be somebody that has a shot in the future. But if you go in there and you start pushing and pressing and trying to get everything you want right away and trying to put yourself in a position where you're competing with somebody else, even if you do end up getting the girl, you will always be in a subordinate position. She will always be the person with all the power, and you will always be getting played by her until she finally finds somebody who's just like the guy she broke up with and get back with them. So make sure that you don't put yourself in that situation. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you go to the ChazEllisProject.com. If you want to get some extra information, you can get a consultation or a detailed question. Also, I have plenty of videos on different subjects like this one and others that you can check out too. It's your man, Chaz Ellis. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.